I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show from Boys and Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King. And we back for another special edition, well, a special season edition episode for Boys and Men. Sacred edition. You know, we ain't got a partner in this day no more. We just sacred like that. We here. We done. And I got some special guests on again. Some fellow co-stars on the Sacred movie and the Sacred TV series. And also my fellow podcasters that's actually out there too. So I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves. So better leave it to you.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Hawata Hart. I play Edward in the show / movie Sacred Heart, and I'm 20 years old. I work at the Baptist Hospital. I'm also a poker player, and I'm 20 years old. Yep.
Wait, play poker?
Yep. All the time. That's my game. I can make a lot of money from that.
So you use some money to go do the casino, you gonna bring me some money back?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Just as long as you know how to play.
No, I ain't gonna play you. I'm gonna let you play. I'm just gonna get my money. And now you lose my money, I need my money back.
Oh, I don't lose money.
Oh, okay.
I make sure I don't lose my money.
Oh, I like it. If y'all seen the trailer, y'all should remember this face. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know you. That was you in the blonde wig.
I didn't either at first.
I was like, cause the girl.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? That just bam.
And the little promos?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you seen the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I have blonde hair.
in the car, that was her.
Yeah, that was me. I was shocked myself. I literally was like, wow, I'm attracted to who that. You ever been attracted to your own self?
Yeah, I do that all the time. I look
Well.
myself in the mirror all the time. I say, what's up, baby?
Turns out I really like myself with blonde hair.
But you
She looks good.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you gotta let people know who you is. You say your name, where you from, what you do.
I'm Caitlin Joyce. It's Caitlin Joyce Sally, but everybody gets my last name wrong. So, do I look this way or there?
Oh, you look there.
Okay. So I decided to kind of redo my name. Is just going to be Caitlin Joyce now, and I'm from everywhere. I grew up military, but I've been here for a while, so it's And I am not 20.
What?
I'm 32.
I'm 30. So
There we go. Okay.
Hey, he the baby.
I'm 32.
Yeah, he don't even probably know about the Rugrats or something. I found
But I
out.
feel old. I ain't gonna lie, I feel old though.
Did y'all remember the Rugrats?
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Oh, you seen the Rugrats?
Mhm.
Not the new ones.
Do you see when they
The
were on
old ones?
VHS?
Yeah. Do you have the orange tape?
I did not like Chucky. He got on my nerves.
Okay.
He kept
Yeah,
complaining so much.
Damn. You just kicked one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
he
all
was
about-
the number 2 character.
It's all about the twins. Y'all know the twins?
Of course,
Is what-
Phil.
The
and
nasty,
Phil
the
and
nasty.
Will.
Based off y'all podcast, I heard you get down with the nasty stuff anyway on y'all podcast. Talking
And,
that. Oh yeah.
Times.
Dylan.
So wait, what character did you play on?
On Sacred? I played Jackie. She is the mistress. I originally tried out for a nurse role, and they were like, you're giving us more homewrecker vibes.
Damn.
Everybody's got to do their part.
Yeah. Hey, I understand, and I seen you played your part to the T. Good job.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
really good.
I'm just trying to figure out that whip. Did you really whip that?
Yes. So,
Shit, she got
well, they actually, so the big whip,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people ask me if I actually whipped Charles with it. No, that would send somebody to the hospital.
Oh yeah, trust
Like
me.
Indiana Jones has a scar on his face from that whip. It's a bull whip.
Ooh.
So they had all the camera crew, like Calvo and all them, standing very far back.
You did it.
Yeah. It.
That
Yeah,
whip,
that's
so that
it.
whip sound was a real whip sound.
Yeah, it's a
I-
20-foot leather whip.
Well, I guess you can
Yeah.
add whip as another fear for me now. I ain't want them to get whipped now.
Hey, all I know. You seen that video of, like this guy? It's a chain whip, and he was like throwing around like it was like nothing. One
Gotta
hand.
give
He
me
was
one
like,
of those now.
Hell no! That shit would have killed somebody.
Yeah,
Tell me,
hit me in my face.
I feel like I was like off of Passion of the Christ. You know,
Yeah.
the color was wrong of the people, but
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah, so I didn't actually whip him with that. No, I did have a smaller whip, and I did have to whip him. We did multiple takes from different angles and stuff, and took it like a champ.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Mm.
he don't like his wife in that show. Because shit.
In the show, I
She's
don't
so
like
beautiful,
him.
though.
Wait, so are you the son?
Mm-hmm.
You his son?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, something might be wrong there. Y'all too light skinned. You got a dark skin baby. The crayons don't. The crayons ain't mixed.
That's what a couple
He,
people said. I
he
was
might
like,
not be your daddy.
I bet he not.
Well, I'm definitely not his mom.
Oh.
I bet he not.
Ooh. So wait, both y'all are attached to this certain the older brother,
Mm-hmm.
Charles.
the Charles Brooks family. So
Yeah.
how is it being his mistress and his son? Well, damn. And how is this being in the room with your father's mistress?
Well, you know, being his son.
How is it?
Exactly. Is she your
Good.
mistress as well too?
Hell no.
Now I like her. I like Caitlyn, but as far as Jackie, she messing up my family right now, so that's an issue.
Oh.
But when it comes
Sorry,
to me and my
holiday
dad, when it comes to me and my
Your
dad,
father didn't have an issue with it.
I
Yeah.
had issues with him too in the movie
Ooh.
and in the show, cause like he's disrespecting my mama, and like you know, me, I was raised mainly by my mama and my sister and my grandma, so. When I'm acting,
It's real life,
yeah,
okay, man, yeah.
it's like it's kind of like I can easily get into character when I'm around him and stuff like that. It's no issue for me, but you know that does kind of
I like that.
you know make me feel a little
I would upcut his ass too.
yeah.
I'm ain't lying. If your mama need a
What you finna say? What you finna say before
you
we?
a stepdaddy? Tell her Luke is always trying to get in the Brooks family. I'm taking all Brooks women. The character I play, you know.
I knew you was finna say something like that.
Don't worry, Luke. Hey, the book of Luke is in the Bible. I'm gonna be biblical with you and everything. I'm gonna teach you everything the right from
All right, well,
wrong.
give me a saying right now from Luke then.
What Luke? The Bible?
Yeah, give me a verse. Give me
I ain't
something.
gonna give you a verse from the book of Luke. I'm just gonna give you a verse and everything.
In the
else, too.
beginning.
Exactly.
That's the only one I know.
Look, I'm just gonna be there for you like your father ain't there for you in the movie.
Oh, dang.
Okay,
Tell,
I see what you're
go
doing.
in there, plot twist.
I see what he's doing.
And look,
Okay.
and then I get the sister-in-law, then I'm coming for your auntie, and then I'm coming for the rest of the Brooks family. I'm taking them down from the inside, baby. But I'll treat you good. We'd be like Tariq and Kanan.
Oh, from Power?
Yeah, we do like that.
Nah, I still don't like Tariq.
Okay. But you are like the Tariq of this.
I know.
Yeah.
I can do it way better than him.
I like the confidence.
He's got confidence and
I like
he
it.
He can do it.
I ain't
I
always
heard,
had
I
that.
heard you bringing it to the table too.
I ain't always had that confidence when I was growing up. I was very, yeah. I wasn't always like that. I had to earn this confidence in how I act today. I had to.
Funny about it, I can relate to you on that one because I used to clown around, so like I was a goofball, like confident wise.
I was too.
I couldn't like girls and everything. Like I was scared to talk to women,
Mhm.
even though I had a girlfriend. I can tell you how I got the girlfriend.
Right.
But then like later on, looking at it back in like high school and everything, I missed a lot of pussy that because didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't have no confidence. Like I was still trying to find out who I was, find out who I am. Like father wasn't there, so didn't know.
And see, that's another thing right there. Like with me, my dad was not with me all the time. Like I said, I was raised by my mom, my sister, my grandma.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, then you can kind of tell I was, picked on. I had a lot of issues growing up because by me being raised by girls and stuff,
They say you want.
I wasn't like all the other boys because, I never sagged my pants. I wasn't like, hitting girls on the butts and like, calling girls bitches and
But low
hoes
key,
and stuff
there's
like
nothing wrong
that.
with that. Cause sagging the pants is not cool. Like disrespecting women is not cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the women of these days, they like disrespectful men, and they look us over, but we the person to get with at the end, which is so much bullshit.
Yeah.
But that is how society likes to.
Because they ain't raised me to be that way. They always raised me to be respectful, treat people how you want to be treated and stuff. And like I said, I dare anybody to call my mama, my sister, my grandma a bitch or a hoe and feel like you can talk to them any type of way. Cause best believe I will drag you up, down, left, right, BA. That's an automatic cheat code for a ass whooping right there.
Yeah, and if you need to call the book Stepdaddy Luke, he coming too. Stepdaddy Luke, hey, we'll play with that, right? I'm the same way I got 4 sisters, my grandma, my mama,
Mm-hmm.
and my granddad until my senior year of high school, raised me and everything. So I know how important it is, and at some points I got disrespectful to them. But later on, now looking back at it, like, I'm telling them all the time, I was like, man, right then I'm going through a lot of different stuff, especially after losing my granddad. So I was like,
yeah,
so I understand. So I think I see why you connect with this guy so much.
Yeah.
But the person that's breaking up your family, man, ooh, Jackie.
Not sorry.
Oh, she ain't. You getting paid for all these whippings you giving Charles?
So I think that people misunderstand it because they like to call him Dr. Charles Brooks.
Yeah.
Him and I were together before he was ever doctor.
Well, so
Yeah.
he before your mama ever met your daddy, he'll get his ass beat in the back seat,
Yeah.
in the red rooms, chained up. Ugh.
Yeah, we go way back, and I just don't like to be Jackie, not me.
Yeah.
Well,
We talking character right now.
Jackie doesn't really like to be around people too much.
Ooh.
She just doesn't trust people. So it kind of works for her.
Yeah.
She didn't have somebody bothering her all the time.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she really just, her and him are kind of like, it's like a weird love because like they've been loving each other for quite some time.
It's a forbidden love.
Yeah.
In a sense.
And he feels guilty about his whole life. And then she really likes to punish people because they just treated her bad when she was young. And so she feels like it's a very trusting type of pain.
Yeah.
Like only she can give that to him. So.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, God
And I
damn.
mean, he trusts her because she ain't fixing to go break up his family. Like she don't like kids. She don't like other people really. She
Yeah.
just likes to be alone
Yeah.
and whip people.
Yeah, and then your dad didn't like your kids or your family either, so
He don't like me.
He ain't trying to leave, and I'm not trying to make him.
oh God, ooh.
Yeah,
So-
I can tell he don't like me, but like my little sister, he likes her more.
He one of them sons. Well, Caitlin,
Yes.
how was it turning into Jackie? Was it like easier for you to make that switch?
I can some parts I can relate to.
Yeah.
For instance, the part I can't relate to, I've never been a dominant person. I'm not fixing to go whip someone.
You
I
get the
might,
whip.
yeah,
You get
well,
whipped.
I might prefer the other way around.
She's
but-
married, y'all. Just let you know hands out. She's married.
Yes,
huh?
I'm married.
So-
Yes, but I can, and he's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I do not whip him. And I can relate to the trauma though,
Yeah.
and not liking people, and having really fucked up coping mechanisms.
Thanks.
So that I think it just kind of played into it. Like it's hard to even understand like why you would want to hurt someone when you've been hurt.
Yeah.
But
Hurt-
I get it.
Like they say, hurt people. Hurt
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, they do.
And
Yeah.
it's and funny about it, like even with my character, 'cause we just talked about this on one of my last episodes. Even when it comes down to me relating to Luke, I used to be that guy. I didn't care. I see a girl, but I ain't still my friends' girls and everything. I ain't if we met out and about. Shoot,
Right.
all this stuff. It was so funny because like Enrico had such a great mind on how to piece people
He
together.
really
He
did.
does.
Because like
Yeah. I don't know how he
Erica-
saw that in me.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I'm in healthcare. I'm like, I'm going to be a nurse. So how he knew
yeah,
that I had Jackie
he's
in
an FBI
me.
agent. He's an FBI agent. I feel like
Oh my
secret
God.
agent.
It's crazy.
Enrico Thompson.
Crazy.
And it's like I said, like when I did my thing, I originally went for Jesse, and then I went in the room, and then he was like, who you be perfect for? You'll be perfect for Edward. I'm like, oh, okay.
I can't
cool.
see you as anybody else now.
No, I
Wait,
can't see
who's
myself.
Jesse?
Jesse's Tay Coben.
Yeah,
Who?
You know her?
Tay.
Tay Coben?
Is this a nurse?
No.
No.
Jesse's the character. It's a villain. She hangs out
Oh,
with...
Jesse. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
oh no. Yeah, no.
That's who I
oh,
originally went for.
Bad Guy Club. But take my other pounds.
Yeah,
I'm not even.
like-
I'm not even a bad guy. I'm not even a good guy. I'm just Luke.
Well, that's what all the bad guys say. I'm not even a bad guy.
No, I just found out. Look, I asked personally. I was like, so he really is a great character. They said, yeah. I was like, damn.
I don't even deny that I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, I look at the whole show like this now. Really, it's villains and nurses.
Yep.
And kids, some kids.
Right.
And Brooks. Villains, Brooks, and nurses.
No,
the
villains
the-
and nurses.
The villains
Exactly.
and nurses.
Villains.
Nurses. And then the kids. And then the
Yeah.
kids, you like, dang, these kids.
Yeah, well, you can't count them.
Yeah.
You can't count them.
Yeah, they're just the kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We won't even talk about what they're gonna be like.
Because they traumatized.
We don't know. They're very
I feel
traumatized.
bad for them kids on this show.
Oh,
But not
sorry.
like, not in real life, but for the kids, like the show is very relatable with like anybody in life.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
general, because, like you said, it's so easy for you to even get into your character. Because like, man,
I can.
yeah. Got that
Yeah.
anger.
I mean, I gotta pull mine out of the closet, you know, like
You just bringing what your hidden life out
Yes.
into the real world.
aspects of it. I mean,
Yeah.
even at the trailer, I had some older women coming up to me telling me their dominatrix stories, and I was like, you know, it's just acting. Like, I didn't want to say that to them, like
It's part of the Johnny Shine.
yeah. But I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm actually one who used to get dominated.
Yes.
I'm a submissive person. I'm not, but in this, I'm
But I
acting,
get it.
yeah.
I'm here for it.
But I think it was easy for you to understand the part
Yeah.
because you had been a submissive person.
Mhm.
So you're like, okay, I know how to
To do it the right way,
the
yeah.
right way.
For sure.
If I don't know about BDSM stuff, like real
Oh,
shit,
man.
hey, take some classes about it. Because look, don't be tying up somebody that don't know what doing this, you know, they all tied up and you, and they fucked up, you got caught. And look, that gonna be fucked up. You got called an ambulance and y'all butt naked and shit.
Yeah.
And she, got something stuck someplace. You
Absolutely.
Ooh, damn. Did that ever happen to you?
What's that?
Someone you got stuck in some place and you had to call someone to help you get
Oh
out.
god, I would rather die than call like authorities at that point. Like that is miserable.
That's just
No.
embarrassing.
You would never know. I would just act like it was all good and then just delete you from my life. Never see you again.
That block bucket.
You'd be
that
like
block
thinking,
bucket
she
work.
really liked that. That's how the story goes down.
Yeah.
You cut off my leg on accident. No, it's never telling anybody.
Like, oh yeah, gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, and I take it out with you and we'll see you later.
See you later. Can't get off the phone,
Yeah.
bro. So
Mm.
we also gotta get into y'all out of sacred lives.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are podcasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Look, let's talk about it.
All right.
I haven't checked out y'all first couple episodes yet.
Uh-huh.
Been kind of
Busy.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, as a fellow podcaster, you know, I remember when I was in y'all shoes, so I'm glad I see how y'all feel
Yeah,
about
you
it.
told me about Buzzsprout too, but before then, I be using Anchor. I still use Anchor.
But matter of fact, screw Buzzsprout and screw Anchor. Go ahead and go to rss.com.
Yeah, so you told me to do.
Yeah, but I found out, because at first I remember RSS just did like a few, like 4 or 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But when I just went back on there, they got updated, so now I can connect to iHeartRadio.
Yeah, you can.
And then all these other things. So and it's cheap. I think it's same price as Anchor.
I think Anchor's free.
Anchor's free.
It
Yeah.
better be because I'm not paying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
but look, but at that point you really don't even need Anchor already because if you got that one connected, it connects to your Spotify. It
Mm-hmm.
does everything. And I think it's like $15.99 a month.
Mm.
Which is great because when you think about the distribution from you just upload it in one area, boom, you got it
Right.
everywhere. So how's y'all podcast journey been going? You know, podcast babies.
With
Yeah.
me, I've always wanted to do a podcast. I've always wanted to do acting and podcasting, like, you know, in YouTube and stuff like that, but I just never had the courage to do it. And then one day, the girl that you met named Asia from like the trailer party, we met each other. And then the crazy thing is we didn't even know each other, but when we met each other, we had the same goals. Be a podcaster and wanted to do all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And then I finally made my podcast, but before I started doing podcasting, I used to do TikToks. I used to do
I
TikTok.
got kicked off of TikTok at 30K.
You got kicked off?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, TikTok be making me mad.
Yeah,
It's all them
bullshit.
community guidelines and stuff.
But I'm like, you don't do it for everybody. I'm like, if you want to say community guidelines, make sure it's the full community, not just
Yes.
my community. It
People
be
be
something.
cussing from A to Z, and yeah, I say one cuss word, my video gets taken down. Like, you making me mad at this point. I
They
don't even want
said
to
they
do it
saw
no
a
more.
chub, and that's the reason I got kicked off. I was like, a chub?
Really?
How you? I was wearing.
I literally
Foolish.
played Bop It with my butt on there and it's still there. They did not take it off. Like, my butt
Y'all,
cheeks.
they racist.
They might be, because
Them Asian people. Y'all know y'all black too, right? But you know, I'm not gonna go there. Continue, go ahead.
But my friends, when I was in high school, they were like, Hawatha, you should totally do TikTok. Because at this point, when I was in 12th grade, TikTok was the thing. You know, Vine and stuff had already died. And, you know, that was like years ago.
Vine was the thing.
It was.
Hey.
Lele Pons and Zoe will always be my favorite Vines.
Look, I just didn't know, I understand how to do it. And at that time, it was like, oh, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, by the time I knew about Vine, it had already been like, the growth spurt was like,
Yeah.
I
I was just watching it at the point. I was too young to understand how to edit all that other stuff.
it wasn't as user friendly if you were a creator. It was more like you could watch it.
But with Vine, it's like a partnership. Like, you know, them people that got boosted up, like King Batch and all them other peoples and stuff, they were partnered with Vine. But other people, content who would be good, you know, let's say King Batch made a video and it's really trash and stuff, but they still gonna push his videos out. But yeah, you got other people whose videos are good, but yeah, you're not pushing them out. That's the same thing with TikTok too.
Facts.
Like, people go viral for the most stupidest videos
I hate
ever.
when I see the sponsored stuff on there. I know they're just trying to get paid, but I swear, anytime I see it's sponsored, I'm like,
Cause look,
go.
after I got kicked off my first one, I made a new one. And my videos were 10 times better than what they were back then. I only get like 2 views. And I was like, man, it's so fucked up because like my clothing line was connected to that. Everything was. I'm like, you gonna kick me off? Make sure it's off for a legit reason.
Yeah.
Dang.
Cause it was just, they fucked over my money. I should sue y'all ass TikTok.
And when I got to 10,000, then that's when I switched from TikTok to like wanting to do podcasting, but then I never did it. I had to buy my computer, I had to buy the microphone, I had to buy all the other stuff, and then I have it, but I still didn't want to do it yet. But then when I met Asia, it's like, okay, now I got that motivation, so then I started doing my podcast and stuff. And basically, I just like to talk 24/7. You see how I'm going on, just talking and talking.
Hey,
like I was
we
made
could
for
be here all day.
podcasting.
We could be here all day. Look,
All day.
3 podcasts and on a podcast, what you got? A long ass show.
Yeah.
Drama, everything.
What is your podcast about?
Basically anything.
Anything?
Because my thing is talking from the heart. You know how
what's
people.
ever going on in his mind. at that
Yeah,
moment.
whatever I'm feeling. You know how people say just speak from your heart and stuff like that. Talking from the heart. Hawatha heart. Talking from the heart. I'm just saying what I want to say. Which is basically anything.
That was.
I know.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, mine's just based on relationship stuff. And then, like, I mean, I just think that there's so many things you can discuss on it. So.
A lot.
And that's a good thing about it too, because the podcast is there's an avenue for everybody on podcast, for every different aspect. Because think about it, somebody can always relate to what you saying. Even if they listen, they don't relate to it. Cool, but they know somebody that could use this as advice. So how did your journey been so far on your podcast?
So, like, and I've never really thought about doing podcasting. I've always been a writer. Love to write, yes.
Oh.
I've got a blog. It has all my poems. All my poems are posted up in my house everywhere.
Oh.
So,
She's a poet.
yeah, I'm a little bit just of a creative person, and I've got a lot of relationship stories, most of them where I was the villain. It just, you know, I've made a lot of bad choices on purpose.
Yeah.
And so I think...
Wait, hold on. I gotta give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
There's a woman that says she made mistakes, y'all. It's a rare occasion.
They weren't mistakes, though.
Well,
they were on purpose.
It was on purpose. Hey.
So, I just have so many stories, and it's like, I don't want to die with those to my grave. Like, they need to be shared.
Yeah.
You know? And I try to just be an open book. Like, I don't judge people. I don't judge anything you do. Like, everything I've done, guarantee nobody's done it. At least. Like, I've done everything. So at this point, I'm like, I gotta share it with the world. Someone's gonna relate.
I don't know.
I'm gonna reach someone.
I think I've done a little bit of everything, so.
Yeah.
I don't know about I might got to beat on a lot of different things too. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
not everything was
yeah, there was I think on the second episode afterwards, some people were like, what the fuck, Kate? Why did you do that? I'm like, it's,
hey,
no.
it's your
I
truth.
didn't say that this is gonna make me look great. Yeah. It's just gonna be something that you feel comfortable listening to and knowing that, like, listen, I'm not judging anybody.
Exactly.
One thing about us, we gonna gonna say how
Yeah.
we feel. Like, it is what it is.
Oh, fact.
I'm not ashamed of it. And I made a group on Facebook of all my exes and added them to a group chat just to make sure I had consent
Yeah.
to mention. Some of them didn't. Some of them left immediately.
That's your consent. You gave me acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Look, because that's one thing I love about podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
For the people that actually not scared to sugarcoat shit. Because this world is getting to a point where everything getting censorized and everything else too. You say something like rub somebody the wrong way. I'm like, you don't like it, don't listen no more. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy because you want everybody, a lot of people in this world want people to think like them.
Yeah.
And not learning that we're all individuals and we have our own way of thinking. And we should more acknowledge our differences than try to conform everybody to the same way of thinking. And that's what podcasts really allow people to do. Be their individual selves, and the people that like it, they can listen. If you don't like it, find another podcast.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
bash my stuff. But yeah. It's
I
like,
mean, I don't even care if they bash it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fine being the villain with it.
yeah. Hey, and I love it too. And like, I just know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause I guess people can be sensitive, but it's when you too sensitive. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's like, you know how people, now that we kind of like part of this whole thing right
Yeah.
here, and then people try to get people canceled. We was talking about that one time
Cancel
too, like, you know,
culture.
people getting canceled and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you don't like it, then just don't say
Yeah.
nothing about
And
it.
it
Like,
feels like more natural when you just say what you want to say versus
Yeah.
just censor it.
and just go ahead and say it, because
Yeah.
like no matter what you say, people ain't gonna like it either. You like
I
the color
know.
blue? No, blue's too depressing. You like red?
Yeah.
No, red looks like
No,
blood, and I
red's
don't like
hurtful to
blood.
me because the car hit me and it was red. Like,
What about yellow? Yellow's too
Insulting.
bright. What about gray? It's too depressing as well. I don't
Yeah.
like that. Do you like pizza? No, I just don't like the shape. Like, why is it gotta be
Everybody's
square?
triggered.
Like,
Yeah.
everything you say is like somebody gonna get offended by it.
So I've just accepted it and put a thing out. Listen, you guys are gonna hear it and be like, "What the fuck, Kate? What's going on here?" It's fine. Just brace yourself to be offended at all times.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Hey, they
I
ain't
offend
wrong.
myself.
Hey, I offend myself a couple times too. Hey,
Yeah.
I know the avenue y'all in, because I've been there, and
Only God and Judy can judge me. That it's it.
look, I looked at it like now, especially I'm close enough to my 100th episode. I was like, man,
Oh,
Just-
congratulations
oh,
on
thank you,
that.
thank you.
Look at that.
thank you. Like the journey y'all gonna be on,
Mhm.
from where you start at, it's just gonna be more steps, and
Mhm.
you're gonna more growth, and y'all shows are gonna just take their own form. And like, look, I used to be so dependent on my co-hosts, and I have realized something. This is my baby,
Yeah.
and like saying that's y'all babies. So as you grow, it's gonna grow, and it's not up to nobody else but y'all to how you nurture and you take control of this.
Right.
If they don't show up, people don't show up. The show must go on.
I'm still doing it.
A show must go on. I had so many times, like I think I had like 8 episodes lined up one day, back to back. My co-host, I was like, hey, you supposed to be here. You coming? He's like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'm holding up thing. I said, man, hold up. The show got going. I got to keep going. Keep it pushed. Just boom. And the same thing with life, and the same thing like with everything we're doing here on Sacred.
Mhm.
Like, as we go along further with this, we're gonna grow,
We are.
and then our characters gonna have their own little growth spurt and everything where people can relate. They might not like it all the time, but guess what? If you don't like it,
You ain't gotta watch.
you ain't gotta watch.
That remote works.
But if you do like it,
Then that's great.
oh, you hooked. Hey,
Yeah.
because the show is, how would you say it? The show ain't like nothing you ain't never seen before. Ain't gonna be nothing like you ever heard before.
Mm-hmm.
I know we always do the comparison to give like people an idea of what it's gonna be like, but this is one of a kind. So, hey, if you're in Pensacola, it's a great time to be in Pensacola. This, hey, we going up from here. We ain't, hey,
And it's like I said before, nothing happens in Pensacola. Most of that stuff is in California.
and we make, look, thankful to El Rico and everybody that was involved for paving the way for this to be open up the doors to Pensacola. We no longer just the people that they just use our name in movies.
Mm-hmm.
We are the movie. We are the movie now, man. And oh yeah, man. But no, y'all, we gotta close out this episode.
Okay.
But before I leave, I always
Yeah.
give the guests some chance to give people a piece of advice, something that uplift them, to keep them encouraged on whatever type of path they're on in life. So, yeah, what is it?
Well, let me just say this. Continue to be you. Like, ain't nobody, not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna like how you act, how you talk, how you dress, or whatever. And especially for me, I was on that path where I always did care about what people say. Literally to the point where it almost did take me out of this world. Like, the number of time I try to kill myself is a total 5. And so I had to earn this confidence that I have right now. I don't care about what nobody says. I really don't care because I'm going to continue to do me. So if y'all are going through something, just continue to be strong. Don't worry about what people say because it's not worth it. Like, you got to do your job. You got to play your part, which is being you. My part is being Hiawatha Heart, so I'm going to play that part the best way I know how to. So y'all just continue to do the same thing.
Hey,
That's what I got to say.
man, if you ever need to reach out and talk to me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you my number when we got all this thing. But
Yeah.
Just for being, I know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, if you need me to be a brick brother, I ain't talking about Luke and nothing. I'm
Yeah,
talking
not
about,
Luke,
I'm
but-
talking about Terrence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always gonna give you a number. So if you ever need to call and talk,
Mm-hmm.
my line is always open.
Yeah.
Remember, Jackie.
Man, that was deep.
Yeah.
I guess my advice, it's not really even just advice, that maybe people see me on the screen and they're like, okay, it's okay to be a little odd and a little different out there and a little creative and still make it happen.
Exactly.
Just don't try to be everybody else. Just be exactly who you are.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. 'Cause look,
Yeah.
They already got like a lot of everybody else's.
Yeah.
Look, there's one of you.
Yeah.
So be the best version of you that you can be, and everything else is gonna work out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe that.
Because like Jackie, she's not like the popular hot girl. She's not like the girl next door. She's like the girl you don't talk about to your therapist. Like she's out there.
Ooh,
But it's okay, and just embrace who you are and you'll make it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Man, make sure y'all there November the 5th, November the 6th. We at WSR Studios on the 5th. And the Blue Wahoo Stadium on the 6th. We're going to pack the thing out. So come and be a part of this amazing experience and amazing time to be in Pensacola. Pensacolians weekend.
Yeah.
But no, thank y'all again for coming on, man.
Yeah, no
That was-
problem.
Thank you.
Man, like,
Great.
yeah, go ahead. What were you saying? Oh,
I said this was great. That's
thank
all.
you, thank you. I try.
Hey, you gotta keep it up. I like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, trust me. Hey,
You
y'all.
do a great job. You got a great spirit and energy.
Thank you.
it. See, you say how we just got up in here acting all comfortable with you and stuff like that. It's like, you know,
Hey.
Yeah, you made that happen.
You know so funny? Back when I was working at West, or we call it Lorca now, my one of my trainers looked up my name because she was trying to figure out what the origin of it. So like, it sounds so different. My name is Terrence. I was like, she's like, where you get it from? I was like, my auntie told me it was from the Bible. I looked in the Bible my whole life, couldn't find it. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out what it means.
mm-hmm.
So she looked it up. It had a Roman and Greek descent and means sanctuary.
Really?
Yeah, so
Man. See, I think Caitlin's just like the most basic name. I don't think it has
Oh,
no
nah.
origin. It just means like Lynn of Kate. Like
Nah.
there's nothing about it that's
Hiawatha's
Elegant.
an Indian name. Hiawatha is,
Hiawatha?
Yeah, Hiawatha's an Indian name. It means like good and positive energy and stuff like that. Which
and
is
you
what
got it. And
I'm
Which
just
is
gonna
what I
make something
try
up
to-
about Caitlin.
You gonna
It just
make it
means
up?
like unique and has a whip.
It's-
That's just what it means.
I like it. I like it. But y'all,
Unique one with whip.
thank y'all again for coming on.
Yeah, no
Thank y'all
problem.
for tuning in. Like I say before, I always leave out. Dream big dreams, because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail?
Do it.
And remember
I love
this.
who's pointing at you.
You do your best and let God take care of the rest. Man, November 5th, November 6th, Pensacola and surrounding areas. Better see you though. But like we gonna say, peace, love, happiness, y'all. We out.
Peace.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell, can't fit in, so I rebel. But